Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Pseudo's Crochet and More. This is your host Crystal. This is take 2 on the Charisma yarn review by Loops and Threads. This video will be replacing the original. It was due to release, the original was due to release on Thursday, July 27th, but I was notified that there was no sound. So I went back through and redid the last, well, I didn't redo the actual video, but I just talked over the video, giving you guys some updates. So this one here is a Loops and Threads brand yarn, Charisma. I got this last year during Michael's sale for $1 a skein. I did find quite a few still left at my local Michael's at the time, which I was really grateful for, because they do not carry this particular Charisma line anymore. They do still carry Charisma, but different styles of it, like tweed. I thought they still carried the stripes unless they changed the name on it. If you know, let me know, because I did try to find information on this while I was doing the video, and found that there's other lines of Charisma, but not this particular one still at Michael's. Alright, so this is obviously Charisma by Loops and Threads. This is very comfy yarn, very soft. I understand why Julie the Whippy Chick loved this yarn. She fell in love with it. She actually had a video to make a hat with it. Now, I didn't use this particular yarn because I didn't have it at the time. But I did wind up making the hat, sort of, for my husband. I cut it short because he wanted a shorter hat. So, and this is Oeko-Tex certified, which means it's been tested against over 100 substances. And I don't know what else I was talking about here, but I was going to make that pattern that's on the label, but it's knit, and I don't knit. So, if anybody knits, let me know if you've made that pattern. This is machine washable on gentle cycle. Do not bleach. Tumble dry low. Gentle cycle. Do not iron. And that triangle is the bleach. That's for do not bleach. And of course the iron is marked out. It does recommend 9mm knitting needles and an 8mm crochet hook. It is considered a bulky 5. And there's the Oeko-Tex standard certification there. This is in the color Black Raspberry. It is made in Turkey. It's 109 yards or 3.5 ounces, 100 meters or 100 grams. But yeah, I was going to make that. I really like the look of that. Unless it'll work with my Centro, I won't be able to make it. I think it's going to be too thick, because I've heard that it's a great little hand cranking knitting machine, but some yarns just don't work with it very well. So, and I'm still trying to learn how to make that. So I did use my 8mm clover hook that I got from Hobby Lobby's clearance this year for like $3, which is a steal because normally these things are $10 a piece. I do believe it made some squeaky noise, but again, it's plastic / resin for the hook. And I don't know, does anybody know what kind of hook that is? Is it a tapered hook like a boy, or is it inline like Susan Bates, or is it kind of a mix between? Because that's my thought. It's like a mix between the two. It's not quite a tapered, it's not quite inline. Is that what you think, or do you think it's more one direction than the other direction? Oh yeah, and lovely yarn barf, right? Yeah, love the yarn barf. Love it, love it, love it. And this week it was all about basically loops and threads. I did do one video that I just redid the voiceover for, which was a Bernat Softy Chunky that I got in from Mary Maxim mystery bag. I forgot to tell that on that video. Whoops. You can tell where my mind's at tonight. It is getting late in the evening. It's like 8 o'clock where I'm at right now. I've had a very long day trying to get all the videos corrected. And if you ever find a video that does not have audio, please let me know in the comment section so I can fix it. If it's a really old video, I may not have access to it anymore because I don't have my previous computer. I now have my husband's computer. So anything that was, let's see, when did he finish building his new one? March, April, somewhere around there. I got his old computer, so I may not have the video anymore. So if that's the case, I'll just note on the video that there's no audio and I won't be able to voice over it because I'm not sure how I would re-download it to my new computer. But yeah, the Charisma is a very soft, very comfy yarn. I would make a wearable up against my skin. It wouldn't bother me. And I'm sure this would only become softer after washing. Black is a very, I have bad eyes as it is right now. I need to go to the eye doctor to get them looked at because I really need my prescription updated for my glasses that I don't wear in the videos because I can't see up close. I have to take my glasses off to see, so you know what that means. If you wear glasses, you know what that means. Even if you don't, you might know. Because I can't see far away either. Without them on. Everything's blurry when it's far away too. So, yeah. But I really liked working with this yarn. I'm really sad that it has gone away. Again, if they relabeled it with a different name, let me know what they're now calling it instead of just Charisma. Because they have Charisma Tweed. They had a Charisma, what was the other one? There was another one that was like a solid Charisma, but there was only like 3 colors. And it looked very similar to the composition as to this one. But it wasn't a self-striping color. It wasn't there was no way to get a multicolor out of it. Just a solid. And I think you could probably get away with doing a hook size larger, like a 9 or 10. And I don't know why I have my hands down. But there, I'm trying to show you guys my single crochet. It's not even in screen. Oh, golly. I even try to watch my screen and make sure it's in the picture. It's getting captured by the camera. Well, you learn, you live, you learn, you live, and yeah, you get hugs. Used to be the old saying of Huggies diapers. You learn, you live, you get Huggies. It's just a saying that kind of stuck with me, and I don't know why. I never used Huggies. Never had 2-legged children to use diapers for. But I mean, the 8mm the hook worked well, but I still think you could go up a size to a 9 or a 10 if you had a 10. But then again, it also depends on what you're making. If you want to make it close stitches, or if you want it a little airy. So, player's choice really on what hook works the best. When I do these reviews, I try to use what they recommend unless I really think it's not gonna work, and then I switch out for a different size hook. And I'm like, and then I think, what were they thinking? Did they just throw a dart, say, okay, that's what hook size works best for this one? I mean, I'm sure they have testers that go through and try different hooks out to see what works best, but sometimes I wonder if they just throw a dart like I'm naming the colors. This one was called Black Raspberry, which I can get that. That was a cool name. But when they just come up with purple, but it's more than just purple, that doesn't fly with me. And I'm sure it doesn't with a lot of you. They're like, couldn't they have come up with a better name? And I actually had a change in color on this one, which was nice. So the striping isn't too long. So if you have the right, the right stitch count, you can probably color pull with this without having to worry about it changing in the wrong spot. Or you can just see how it plays out and see if it comes up with a cool design when it's worked up. I've actually unintentionally done that with Tunisian crochet when I made some scarves for my family when I first learned to crochet in 2020. And I didn't even realize it till after the fact. I'm like, oh, that's really cool. Look at that pattern it came out with. And it was weird because it was Mainstays yarn from Walmart. The variegated ones with like the pinks and the blues. Yeah, it was like, okay. I think it was called Reds maybe. It has red, pink, white, and then they have a blue one like it too. I still have some of that actually, because I was making ponytails, scrunchies with it, and ran out and bought another skein, but never went back to making the rest of it. And I think it was like more like the rainbow multi, and I don't know what the heck I'm doing. I must have been checking something. But I kind of liked how it ended right there with the purple. But yeah, if you know how to do that color pulling, or if you want to do color control is the other one I'm thinking of, where you want it to line up just right. I mean, if you know, like if I would have kept going with the starting chain, that first row probably would have been all silver, and then the next one probably would have been like all purple. Well, it looks like silver, but what color is that? It's like a really light, yeah, it's like a light gray silver color there. Because it starts black and then goes to a gray and then a purple, then a pink. So, and like I said, I do believe I gave this a 9 out of 10. Even with it being comfy, I always think there could be more yardage for the money that you're paying for yarn, but I understand that, you can't always get more for what what the amount you're paying for, because everything is going up in prices. Well, I'm just happy I got these for like $1 a piece. And boy, because the first time I went, I grabbed just a couple because I was like, no, I'll leave some for some other somebody else to come. And when I went back and they were still there, I was like, nope, all right, nobody else wants them, I'm gonna grab them. And for $1 a piece, you can't beat that. And I don't know, did I say that this? Yeah, I did say this was made in Turkey. It's sitting right next to me, so I just wanted to double check, because I know there's some people that prefer certain yarns from certain countries. Not a lot of it's made in the U.S. anymore. Even if it's imported fibers made in the U.S., it's made in the U.S., yes, but the fibers they're getting are not from the U.S. So again, I wish that pattern on the label was crochet. Maybe one of my other colors has a different pattern on it that's actually crochet instead, and that'll be nice. Tomorrow's video will be the Baby Delight yarn. Now this one I do believe has been discontinued. It's very similar to like ice cream in my opinion, but we'll see after I get to work with it on the review. And my daughter's tail's going crazy against my office door because it's closed. They just went out to go potty. Yeah, let's see. What else can I say? Well, I think right now what I'm looking for is to see if Charisma is still available. And like I said, it's this particular line of Charisma is not, unless, you know, they might come out with it again. Maybe Julie from the Whippy Chick. Julie the Whippy Chick will complain enough and they'll bring it back. I don't know. But she used to be on YouTube. I don't know if she still has her channel up. Let me check while... let's see. Whippy Chick. She might have taken it down. Yeah, I don't see her on my... Yeah, she's no longer on YouTube. Maybe she'll come back one day. I don't know. And Affordably Get Geeky is on. It's an odd time for them to be on. Are they doing... No, this has to be... This has to be an older video. This has to be an older video because they don't normally stream on at the night like that, but I really need to check to see if Hobby Lobby has any yarn, their yarn on sale this week. And I'm still looking to see if Charisma is available on Michaels. Wow. That took a long time to look that up yesterday. Oh well. Alright, so while I'm doing that, and I'm not showing my hands on the screen at this moment, if you've ever used Charisma, what have you made with it? Let me know in the comment section. Did you get some when they had it on clearance last year and haven't used it yet? Try to think of something to make with it. Let me know. I really do appreciate when you guys share with me what you have made with certain yarns. It does get my brain thinking of things that I can do with it as well. I may not do the same thing, but I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool. I didn't even think of that type of stuff to make with it. No, it doesn't have to be a blanket, doesn't have to be a hat, doesn't have to be a scarf. It could be anything that you make with it. It could be something for a baby, you know. So like I said, I do appreciate that. And again, if you ever run into a video that has no audio, let me know. The sooner I know, the sooner I can figure out what I did wrong to not have it come through properly when I recorded the first time. I don't mind going back through and updating it, you know, instead of just saying, oh no, there's no audio, and leaving it as it is. Because that's not right. You guys are here watching my videos, and I really appreciate that. So I want to make sure that if there's no audio, that I put something on there for you. And I don't know what I was doing here. Maybe I was looking at that pattern. Again, keep thinking, wishful thinking it's going to change from knit to crochet. While it's sitting in my office. The label's just going to magically change from knit to crochet. Because I really wish it would. I mean, I'm glad that they offer knitting patterns as well as crochet on labels. Because they can't cater to one or the other. They got to be, fair. and that's understandable. So, and I don't know if that pattern includes the hat as well, or if it's just the scarf. I don't know. I'm probably talking about my days that I record now. So videos will come out Tuesday through Saturday until further notice. If I am going to have a delay and when they're going to be put out, I'll update you guys on the community tab. Get better at doing that so you guys are aware of when, the next video will be out. Next week is going to be a little hectic. My husband will be home from work, which is fine. Love my husband. Love when he's home. But I'll have to find time between him working and me working to record the videos. Maybe I'll get up early enough on Sunday and do it. I don't know. I used to get up super early on Sundays, and now I kind of stay in bed. So, all right. Well, if you enjoyed today's video, please give me a thumbs up. If you enjoy my content, please go ahead and hit that subscribe and then the notification bell so you're always aware of when I put out new content. Until next time, I hope you all stay safe and stay crafty. Have a good one. Bye-bye.